that is Angelo Matthews. That's the night watchman. That went quickly. And he just stuck his hand out. And it was more like the ball getting stuck, but still, it's Scott Matthews bowled Herath.
Well, this was not short enough for the cut, I don't think. And good reflex from Matthews. He went with both hands and it stuck in his left. Doesn't matter which one it sticks in, as long as it sticks. And another wicket for Rangana Herath. Devendra Bishu goes for 10. West Indies now 74 for 3. That's very out. I'm not sure if it's making... Well, he's going to have a review of it, but that does not look good.
Can't see why he's reviewing it.
There's no question about that one.
So Marlon Samuels has to leave out first ball. Not happy. Should be unhappy with himself for leaving almost a straight delivery from Rangana Herath that drifted in. And West Indies have lost 2 wickets in 2 balls. And the important scalp of Marlon Samuels, who continues to have a rather ordinary run against the Sri Lankans. Out for naught, LBW Herath, West Indies 74 for 4.
So he's on a hat-trick. Second time in this test match. Jermaine Blackwood, the new batsman.
Splits the gap. That will run away to the boundary. So Darren Bravo just driving a ball that was pitched up. Just getting behind point.
Face of the bat very open.
Took some real stunners at slip. Right now, Darren Bravo getting the boundary. Takes the edge and takes the wicket. Sri Lanka closing in here. Tightening the screws. Excellent delivery.
What about that from Angelo Matthews? Nuwan Pradeep was not going to bowl this over. He'd gone off to fine leg. He's been brought back and just perfect line bowling. Just the simple things done. The more you do it, the more chance you give yourself. Success for Nuwan Pradeep, and it's the big wicket of Darren Bravo, who's looked ever so comfortable. He's looked good for his 31, but it doesn't matter. Needed a lot more. 88 for 5.
Through the fingers, and that's going to run away. Boundary.
delivery. That's a poor delivery. That's pushed through quicker. He dragged it down. And Ramdeen was on top of it. Banged it to mid-wicket.
We had 5 overs from Siriwardena in the first innings. He's into his 7th over in this innings, and what is quite noticeable about his bowling is that in each over he gives you a bad ball or two. For a finger spinner, he wants to be more consistent and show greater control. See, there we go again. And this is what we saw in the first innings. He picked up that wicket of Shai Hope, but he is too inconsistent for a finger spinner. He needs to make a greater contribution.
That's one of his problems. He's more a batting all-rounder, let's not forget, but he's bowled a bit, but bowled a fair bit in first-class level. Starting off with some short deliveries. This is swung away for 4. Firmly hit. That's Blackwood.
It's a crucial period in the phase of the morning's play with Herath out of the attack now, and the two seamers Prasad ill and Pradeep finishing a spell. You've probably got the two least consistent bowlers into the attack who are hoping to make an impression. So from a batting perspective, it's an opportunity in theory. Brilliantly played by Blackwood for the 2nd time. The inconsistency of both bowlers, Siriwardena and Kaushal, are offering scoring opportunities.
This has been the problem with Kaushal. Spins the ball a lot, tends to look exciting as an off-spinner, but tends to bowl a lot of short deliveries. Good use of the feet. Good bowl shot. It's gone all the way for 6.
Lovely from Blackwood, good use of the feet. He continues to impress in this half an hour.
I agree with you on Tarendu Kaushal. She's had a very rough time, difficult time, as you said, must be confused as to what he's facing, what he should do. But then I believe the selectors seem to take the route you're thinking. They do understand that he's a player with great, immense potential. Played under 19 cricket for Sri Lanka. The first time he was seen, I think they were excited. And the way he's bowled in the domestic scene, he's impressed. So I think he can only get better.
Brilliant. That good ball has come into play, and Ramdeen has tried to drive on the up. That, you would say, is a false shot, trying to force one of the good balls of the over, and a good catch being taken. Kaushal Silva.
Dinesh Ramdeen, the most experienced West Indian batsman, driving, good sharp chance. So Siriwardena strikes. He's got his 2nd wicket. And Sri Lanka making inroads to the West Indian batting now. Getting closer to wrapping this game up. 136 for 6. Ramdeen goes to 11. Caught Silva of Siriwardena.
Put down.
He's gotten a life here, it looks like. Jermaine Blackwood. Anywhere near the pitch of this. And the edge, thick edge. Not an easy one for the keeper to take. Last ball. And that will be it. That will be lunch, and Blackwood will go in on 49. West Indies 156 for 6, behind by 77 runs.
Starts off with a 6. Not an easy shot to play, but well hit. Used his long reach to good effect. Front foot out of the way so he can swing through. No stopping him. Blackwood reaches a milestone.
Yeah, 6 half centuries now in Test match cricket for Jermaine Blackwood, and he's only into his 11th Test match.
LBW is out of the equation because he's pitching outside leg stump. Now here's the question, does he need to play at that? Playing at it, and if he turns sharply, then Angelo Matthews comes into the game. Obviously, he can take it on his body from this line. Got him. Thicky shot. Doesn't wait for the umpire. Angelo Matthews reacting faster than Holder. And that mistake Herath was looking for has come within an over. That Waker mid-wicket area just couldn't resist, came down looking to work it. Rather than being patient and wearing Herath out.
Yeah, good awareness from Angelo Matthews. He was so far down, Jason Holder. That's brilliant. That is brilliant work from the Sri Lankan captain. And the West Indies batsmen continue to find ways to get themselves out and offer openings for Sri Lanka. And the move around the wicket has paid off in, well, quite a unique way. 18 to Holder, 172 for 7.
Off the mark, Kemar Roach. Oh, it's going all the way. Superb timing from Kemar Roach. Signs that this pitch is still good. We haven't seen uneven bounce. We haven't seen balls take off or any keep low either.
He's gonna be asking for that one as well. Got stumped in the first innings with Kemar Roach. Playing defensively this time, he's trying to hit it over the top. No hesitation in asking the umpire to review that. That gives us a clearer picture. Is there anything on the ground behind that line when the stumps are broken? Doesn't appear so. I think the decision is going to come back out.
That should be out, I think. It's an easy decision, I think, to the umpire, because so he's out. So Rangana Herath has got his 5th 10-wicket haul in Test cricket, 3rd at goal. And Sri Lanka getting closer to an innings victory here. West Indies trail by 55 runs. And Kemar Roach, one player who showed good judgment and good defense, out-stumped again for the 2nd time in the match of Herath for 5. West Indies 178 for 8. That's pulled in front of square. He's going to go after the Sri Lankan bowling. Anything short, anything loose, he's going to make full use of it.
Well, his intention is to take the attack to the bowlers. That's how he bats. He's made good use of anything that's been loose today.
This is lucky. He's going to get 4. He was looking to pull. It was off a top edge.
At this point in time, you'll take them any way you can get them. Really in control of that, but bounced a bit too high for him.
Oh, that's asking the question. That's quite plumb. So that's the 9th wicket. Dhammika Prasad strikes, following up a short delivery by one that was pitched up. And Taylor caught plumb in front.
Got him there with the old 1-2 short ball to push him back in the crease, and then followed it up with a nice full one and caught him dead on the crease and plumb in front. Wicket for Prasad, and Jerome Taylor departs for 5. West Indies now 189 for 9.
He's not going to die wondering. A good strike. Timed it very powerfully. Timed it well. Struck it very powerfully.
This was hit with a lot of power. Uses his feet well, does Jermaine Blackwood. Picks the right spot. So man long on, but he had no chance. That's beautifully hit again. Even straighter than the last one. He's decided he's going to get as many as he can get. Jermaine Blackwood, and that's an excellent shot straight down the ground. It's with a lot of power and timing. That's 6. That's a huge 6, brings up the West Indian 200 and takes Jermaine Blackwood on to 78.
Well, he certainly deserves 100 the way he's played. Has been attacking, has been confident, has been positive. Second 6 along with 8 4s. Feeling for the catch. It's going to be reviewed. The Sri Lankans seem confident. Might have been off the glove as the bat came through on the shot.
Knock back the umpire's decision. Bat does come back around. Doesn't appear to be any contact with the bat at any point.
Did ride along the forearm. And we're going to get the confirmation now that the decision is upheld. Umpire Murray Erasmus called it correctly. Sri Lanka will have to wait a while longer. He's denied a 5th wicket in the innings. Rangana Herath and Angelo Matthews has thought for a moment that he had taken the catch to finish off the match. There he goes again. That's cleared long on. Another 6. 84.
Well, he's given a good exhibition of how you use your feet to spinners. And how to hit straight as well. That bat going straight through. But now he's got to find a single somewhere. And that's gone for 4. That's over the slips. And he let that go. No question about that. Got to it and just let it go into the boundary.
Hopeful appeal. At the other end, Jermaine Blackwood will be counting down. 5 deliveries left in the over. He's on 92. The West Indies need 13 to avoid the follow-on.
10 seconds.
They'll want to finish this off quickly. Start the celebrations. Well, he's hit that very hard. And is it going to go for 4? Yes, it will. A cursory dive, but I think he wanted it to go for 4 anyway. Not too often you'll find a tail-ender saying sorry to his senior batsman for hitting a boundary. Doesn't know his own strength.
This is in the air. Will it be taken? Yes, it is. And that's the end of the test match. 92 for Jermaine Blackwood. Last man out, and Sri Lanka take this first Sobers Tessera test match here at Galle.
But that's a pity. But take nothing away from Sri Lanka. They deserve this. They've played the better cricket. Jermaine Blackwood, as he did against England in Barbados earlier this year, going for the big hit with Shannon Gabriel at the other end, and he falls short of a second test 100. But he's played well, but certainly Sri Lanka with Hera have played a lot better. 10 wickets in the match for him. Sri Lanka winning by an innings and 6 runs.
He tried to hit this over the top. Maybe should have waited and got a single at the end of that over and tried to get it off of Herath, but not to be. They were always going to lose the test match, the West Indies, after what happened earlier today. There's the man of the moment, 10 wickets for the 5th time in test cricket.
So that's the story. Finished up by Sri Lanka in early afternoon on day 4 of the scheduled 5-day match. They were always in control by the end of day 1 at 250 for 2. Finished up with 484 big hundreds by Karunaratne and Chandimal. And then the West Indies, the frailties of their batting exposed by Herat in both innings, despite a 50 by Bravo in the first innings and 92 last out from Blackwood in the second.